G'day guys, and welcome back to Jeans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today I come to you with a question, and that is, what is your most hated / most annoying Dokkan challenge event? So I'm putting forward to you two options here today. The first one is the Hirudegon mission to unlock the AGL Tapion to TUR. So we're going to jump in, we're going to run through this. We'll go with so I've been going with a Boo Saga team apparently. So we'll do this one. What we will do is we'll quickly chuck in the item for Hirudegon. As you can see, running low. Only have 3 of them. I did have to grind both the Tapion units the other day. So we'll just burn through this here. Doesn't really matter. I guess it never hurts to grab some more Zenny. So we'll do that. But for anyone that's done this mission, which I assume most people have, you'll be aware that this is such a painful mission because of Hirudegon's dodging. So up on every stage he has a chance to dodge. In these earlier stages it's not overly prominent. Just got Gohan's passive active there, so that's nice. Look at that, 2.4 million, but there it is. Shouldn't have jinxed it. I was talking about it not being overly relevant, but there was that dodge which I was talking about. But we'll get the finish there. Crazy unit, strong Goku and Vegeta. Don't need to say much more about them here. So we'll go, guess we'll go like that, into that, and you'll see later, we might get to it, why I have brought the 2 orb changes. What they do is fill your Dokkan attack meter. So if you're sick to death of Hirudegon getting off those dodges, as he's already getting now, quick tip, fill up that Dokkan attack meter, can't be dodged. So that's just a little hint that I've brought up. So here we go, here's the last stage. We'll give a little showcase as to why this is so annoying. So we'll activate the active skill here. So we're looking for a massive attack here. We had a couple of Fizz orbs available, so we'll be able to fire off the unit super. And I'm going to put my money that this Hirudegon dodges it. Plain and simple, we will be dodged. Then we'll grab all those. Very nice team, brilliant category. Majin Buu Saga. I hope everyone's summons have gone well over the last 3 months and you've been able to pull all these units that I have available to me right now. Oh wow, classic. Because I'm doing a showcase and explaining why this event is so bad, we get the hit and we nearly finish it first go. We haven't dodged. We haven't been dodged at all. Wow. Okay, well, usually he basically completely dodges everything you have. You know what? Just because that was so crazily kind to us, I'm going to jump back in and do it again, because I refuse to believe that Dokkan was just that kind to me after I've taken ages to do this event in previous times. Just because I don't have, say I might have ran out of the item, or we don't, the dodges just have been popping off non-stop for me. May as well grab all these just for the sake of it. I know a lot of people probably don't worry about it. You don't really get much value from it, but still it's better than nothing. Bit annoying to have all those AGL orbs stolen. Then we'll just go with that one into that. So let's see, round 2 would be actually pretty devastating if he does not dodge. There you go, he's just dodged a 3 million attack stat, just dodged another one. And we've got the hit here, so this will probably just one-shot him. The only good thing about this event is that his defense is absolutely rubbish. So if you are lucky enough to get your hits, they do a ton of damage. As i.e. that unit super could be absolutely massive. Remembering that Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta does have the Rose passive, so the more ki he gets, the more damage he's going to fire off. But no dodge there. Surely it can't be this kind to me again. So 4.2 million, there it is. There's that dodge I was telling you all about. Always seems to happen on the biggest of supers. But it's not this. It's just funny because this isn't the bad level. It's this one. So let's see. We've got type disadvantage there with Gohan. We'll switch across that. Go. That should just get off our super. Yep. Into that. And let's see how we go on the dodging front here. Now, seeing that, you can see that energy bar up in the top left. You can use the item to get that down to nothing. And from there, he loses his ability to dodge. Here we go. There's the first of what I expect to be many. Whoop. There we go. And this is why it is such a painful event. This is what I was expecting beforehand. I can't believe that we actually had the perfect run before and just completely smacked the hell out of him. But yeah, again, we'll pop this active skill, as I always do, just because you want to get off that extra attack for if you do somehow manage to hit him. Nearly got the full 24 key super. I'll just go up through there and then grab that. Whatever, that's a bit nothing. So let's see, 8 million dodged, and that's why this is one of the most annoying events. 8 million attack stat, you're gonna poleaxe him, you're gonna finish him, and yeah, you're gonna have not a care in the world. Yet he dodges, always dodges. So the other thing is that you need the item to stop this pretty much. And that's just painful because who goes on the hunt for items like that? I know I certainly aren't interested in going and farming a bunch of items just to hunt this Hirudegon Dokkan event. So, there you go. Another dodge. So yeah, this is just why I find this event to be extremely annoying. In saying that, you only need to do it I'll say 10 times to get your medals for both the Tapions, and then you never have to look at it again. So it's by no means is it an issue in the game. I just thought this would be a fun little video to find out what type of events you guys are not liking, I guess we'll say, at the moment. We'll take that. Dang, it didn't open up those orbs like I was hoping it was going to. I bet this will be the attack that hits because we're getting off a normal. Nope, dodges that too. Yeah, again, much like his defense, there's not much going for Hirudegon on the attack front either, so you're certainly not going to die from damage. Yeah, dodge. This is a much better showcase of why this event is so painful. So what we'll do is we'll slip down into that. And this is why I was talking earlier about why orb changes are so good. Say if you don't have the item that turns off his, or doesn't turn off, but eliminates his dodging, you just got to wait until you're firing off your Dokkan attack and you've got that guaranteed hit. Oh, we actually hit with that. Wow. There you go. There we go. Out of all the attacks that I wanted to hit, that certainly wasn't going to be the one, but look, that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Hopefully this one hits because that would finish him, and then we can move on from this event into the second event. We'll actually use an item. Sorry about that, guys. Game just crashed, but again, another unit super dodged there. What I will say is, though, you have to wait for the next turn for his energy drain to have an effect. So he won't be able to dodge from next turn, and we will go at him with probably Gohan. Just use that type advantage and finish him off. Yeah, we'll just take those orbs. it's a bit of a nothing from here on. Yeah, we'll just get this finish and we'll move on. We knew he had the Dokkan attack anyway, so I could have waited for that, but it does take 2 items to completely eliminate his energy, I guess we'll call it. So I'll just skip ahead now and bring you guys back once I've loaded up my second least favourite Dokkan event. So here we are at my other least favourite Dokkan event. The strongest margin is born. It's not up at the moment, so I'm using keys to do this, but this is certainly one of the most painful Dokkan events out there. It does say that units that have power bestowed by gods do have the ability to negate some damage reduction, I believe, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. So start up, we're up against the AGL opponents, so we'll just go like this. Not a crash hot RNG on the orb front either, so that certainly doesn't help, but just wait and see this damage. So 3.55 you'd think is pretty good, pretty standard. 409k. The damage reduction on this Dokkan event is huge. 90k from, because we've type disadvantage here with Gogeta. But look at that. It's certainly not an issue. It just means that this event does take some time to finish. And I just feel that it's just so painful because we are awakening units, I guess, and it's not like the LGE where we're trying to grind out and we're willing to, I guess, suffer through the time requirements. This is a Dokkan event. We're using up our stam and we're just trying to quickly awaken that unit that we've really been working on. So this one always annoys me because unless you get lucky with the RNG, it's going to take you ages. So crit, yeah, see, critical here. And honestly, this has stopped me, well, it did stop me for quite a while from awakening my transforming Boo, because I just didn't want to take part in this mission. It's probably a bit of a sad thing to say, considering it's not that bad, but I feel like my best time is only a couple of minutes, but it's more, you're not going to get lucky with that RNG that often. So for a turn like this, you would want your Gogeta transformed, so he's going to be getting off big supers. Vegito transformed, so he's going to be getting off multiple supers as well. That's the only way you can get through this one quickly. So yeah, definitely is not on my most enjoyed list, this Dokkan either. But again, if you're doing your transforming Boo, you have to do it 11 times, so it's not the end of the world. Probably does feel like the end of the world because that transforming Boo is probably not the most worthwhile unit to awaken, but that's a completely different subject. I won't go down there. So yeah, so we're going to get our transformations next rotation from the Blue Fusion, where they're not going to be crazily useful because I don't think we're going to have any type advantage. And then to add furthermore, we'll get there eventually, but you get to the Piccolo stage here and he heals. So not only are you copying that big damage reduction, but he's taken away your damage that you've done to him. So it's not until the final stage of this event where he does turn into the strong transforming Super Boo that he loses his damage reduction. So for a great deal of many people that don't have crazy strong units, they're probably going to have to wait until that turn where he does transform back. So I certainly don't want to be. Hopefully we can blast off some health here and we can fire off the active skills from both these Blue Fusions and get it finished before that stage. But I don't know, here we go with the Boo Piccolo. So he's going to heal straight after Vegito. I guess we'll take that. And he does, it's not like this is an insignificant heal either. I believe it's, from memory, it could be like 1.8 million. Which you'd say in normal events is only one super attack, so that's fine. But as you can see here, we're getting 280k per super, so 1.6 million, sorry, 1.6 again. So there's 3 million, basically up to full health, and we've just suffered through doing all this damage for nothing, really. That's probably the number one reason why this event is the worst, because it feels like you're doing all this work for nothing once you hit this stage. It's not like, say, the LGE, where when you're doing it for the first time, it might take you 30 minutes, but at the end of it, you are getting off. You get to that final stage, and there's no drawback other than the dodging. So, you get to this stage, and he's gonna look at that. He's pretty much fully healed just there. There's a unit that it tells you to bring for his link, the power bestowed by gods, and yet he's doing 600k on super, and we're not even going to recover the damage that he's healed up on this turn, and I just think that's a bit silly, personally. But anyway, it is what it is. We have to do it if we want to awaken those units. Nice to get off the multiple supers here, because he's going to go back to transforming Boo after this turn. Bit of his damage reduction does seem to be gone. Not a great deal though, as you just saw. So we'll just skip out of that. And here he is, back in normal Boo. We'll just see who's got the higher attack stat and go with that. So Vegito it is, and we'll should have gone with Gogeta. I do prefer his active skill. That little throwing of the key to the side is dope. I know a lot of people prefer Vegito to Gogeta, but yeah, that's just an awesome part of Dokkan. So there it is, guys. That is my 2 most hated Dokkan challenge events. Hopefully you guys somewhat agree. Let me know down below what missions you dislike the most, or tag me in them on Twitter. As always, I'll link my Twitter down below. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.